Awkward enough for you? The muffin thing apparently was. Welcome to the next episode of Teen Questions with me, obviously Hollow. Actually, my name's just Hollow. It's not obviously Hollow. And this time, I'm gonna take on a few of your tips. I apologise for the terrible lighting, but not much I can do about it right now because it's dark in here, and this is the only light I have in my room. So you'll get over it. So we're going to start out first with Father Mucker. I have a question. How did you come up with the idea of making extremely loud intro? Well, Father Mucker of the 753 variety, I don't know, had a dream and it came to me. Let's just say that. Another brilliant question from DMS Keep Out. It doesn't even say question, it says question or something like that. From how old are you training if you are actually training? And my response to that is, of course, what? There was a sudden stop there. I apologise. There is going to be no excuse for that. However, let's just continue on. So the next question is from the Joel Bird. How did you meet Josh? Not, meet as in like someone first interacts with another person for the first time, but the animal flesh meet. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna ignore that and answer it as if it was the first interaction. Well, basically, I met him in high school when I was like 14, 15, and yeah, if you're keen and you're up to date, 14, a year after my first encounter with darkness, yeah, reference, from yesterday. Anyway, basically I met him in high school and he was in my ICT class and that was about it, and he was just sat at the other end of my mates just talking, and occasionally he was in the group that I was part of every now and then, and he just slowly was being inducted into the group, as it were, and I just didn't really speak to him at all. At the time I was playing WoW and I was noobing it up. It was Raffle Lich King, which is the second expansion, I believe. Vanilla TPC, Raffle Lich King, second expansion to the game. And that was when I was first actually playing, and I was raiding, which is doing PvE, and I was doing it high end in a very good guild, and I was kitted out in the best armor and weaponry I could possibly have as my role, and playing the game as best as I could. And basically, I was just doing really, really well at the time. And he was like, he heard about it somehow, I assume through one of my mates, and he just came over and was like, "So, heard you play WoW?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "What gear you got?" I'm like, "This." He's like, "Yeah, I nearly got that. I've just like a couple more pieces." Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then he just kept asking me about the guild and things that I was doing inside of it, and telling me about his. And then every now and then we just talk about it, and we sort of just decided that we'd beat each other, like we'd own each other in game. Not gonna lie, irrelevant of our terrible skill level at the time, because I was in better gear and playing a Death Knight and he was playing Warrior and in slightly worse gear, I could have smashed my head on that keyboard and beat him. Not gonna lie, I'll never let him live that down. I will beat your ass. Okay, it's a bit sudden, but anyway, so yeah, I just met him through that, and he kept talking to me about WoW, and eventually my guild died to drama, as all guilds seem to do in WoW, and I just moved on and stopped playing a bit, and he convinced me to move to his realm and join his guild, and so I did, and I started playing, and it was a lot lower level, like skill level, but I just wasn't that interested in hardcore playing WoW anymore, so it was fine. And I met some people there, made some friends, and he was obviously there, and I got to know him a bit better because I was interacting with him a lot more, and eventually we started playing other games besides WoW, and we played for years, all throughout high school, after high school while I went to college and he went to sixth form, and we started making videos around that time. Let me work it out. We've been doing it just under 3 years now. Yeah, basically around college, when college started, we started making videos or something. end of high school, I'd say. Around 15, 16 years old. And yeah, that's just basically how I met him. A bit long-winded, but there you go. You wanted facts and information, Joel Bird, so there you go. On to the next question by One Wild Lily. No, damn it, I was so close! One Wild Linny. See, I said it properly in English. I don't need to say it in German. It's not. It's just a mess, and I'm going to cut it. And I'm actually like, I don't like doing this similar stuff all the time. I get bored of things. I want to change things up as much as I can. And well, my hair's been like this for like 2 years now, and I think it's time to change it. And I'm contemplating shaving it. So there you go. Next one. How do you know Josh? I've told you just now. Evans and Jake. And I'm going to ignore that other part because that's just, maybe I'll answer that another time. I'm not doing it now. From X-Dradon. Interesting name. Another jump cut there. Not going to be explained at all. Basically, I know Evans and Jake. I know Jake through Josh because Rage basically went to uni and, you know, on a course and made some friends and introduced me to those friends. And one of them was Jake. And he obviously met Will as well through Jake. And I met Will through Jake. And there you go. That's how I know Will and Jake. And we just started playing games together and we just, you know, got on. Friends, basically. That's just life. And we know Evans through YouTube, actually, through Rage's channel. He is just a viewer. And one day he commented and said something funny, I'm sure. And we went on his channel and were surprised to find he had like 3,000 subs. At the time, Josh was only on like 6,000, 7,000. So it was surprising to have a similar sized channel be subbed and commenting on the channel that we were running. So that was pretty cool. And we just spoke to him on YouTube every now and then. And I don't know, maybe he won a competition or something, or we just thought it was funny from his videos and wanted to help him out. And we just sort of played a game with him and recorded it. And he was actually a decent guy, and we started talking to him, and we just play games with him every now and then, randomly. And he's often in videos, so it's pretty cool. Met a it's literally, he's a viewer originally. So just be cool and you'll get in videos. I mean, there's Gubiak who's a viewer and he's now in videos, so there you go. And finally, I've heard so many British people say no, we don't drink loads of tea and eat much. Speaking of tea, that was the angriest tea drink ever. We do in fact drink loads of tea and do in fact eat muffins all the time, 24/7. I'm doing it right now. It's an invisible muffin and I'm managing to consume it through my arm. From Radioactive, the man. Okay, that was really weird. This entire episode has been really weird. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.